Another guy who's coveted for a head coaching job, and Brian Daboll is a guy that's being pursued heavily and has already interviewed for some jobs. But I think there's two teams he's really good for because he's worked with a quarterback that needs development with their arm and has rushing upside. So that's the Bears and the Giants. And much to Zach's dismay, I have him going to the Bears
It's
because
okay.
I think Justin Fields is a much better option than Daniel Jones right now and has much more potential. I think Brian Daboll goes to Chicago.
I would love him as the Giants coach. You're going to be hired by a GM who wants you. You have two top 10 picks, and you have the ability to move off of a Daniel Jones because he wasn't the GM's pick.
I agree with that, but I actually had the Giants as my worst head coaching opening because they looked pathetic to end the year. I mean, it was really bad.
I don't blame
Like
you
you
for
said,
that.
it's New York and it's the media capital of the world, and you can do if you turn it around, it's really good. But you saw with Joe Judge, if you do bad, it could be
No,
really bad.
you're
I'm honestly surprised that Daniel Jones is even still has a starting job. So I think definitely Justin Fields is the better quarterback to work with.
right. You're completely
Yeah,
right.
I think it's pretty obvious that the Giants is obviously the worst situation to go into.
There are two
Sure.
players on the Giants offense I would be upset with if they got rid of, being Andrew Thomas and Kadarius Toney. The rest, I'm indifferent if they're moved on. Really am.
Yeah,
That's the
I'd be mad.
free
I'd be mad
Kadarius
if they got.
Toney.
I'd be mad if they got rid of Evan Ingram. He's been pretty good for them in
Be
his
quiet.
tenure there. Um,
I might be a little biased, but I do think that people are hating on the job position a little more than they should.
You have Saquon, who's just looked not very good, just not good at all. Very washed, and with Kenny Galladay, just I didn't get the signing to begin with, but even then he just is not an X receiver, like not even close.
If you're known as the guy who turned around the New York Giants, a historic franchise, then you'll be a savior.